Hey y'all, today we are going to be doing a deep clean of my kitchen, y'all. Cleaning things I never cleaned before, like this filter in my dishwasher. We're going to be cleaning out the refrigerator, which has been long overdue. It's not too bad, but it's still bad enough. We're going to be doing the top part. We're going to be doing the freezer area, getting into this little middle part right here for my kids. Like, what is that over there, y'all? What is that? Getting the appliances, getting the stainless steel looking like something. I'm cleaning everything, top to bottom in the kitchen. Now I will be using trying out some new items from Wyman and Barkeeper's Friend to help make things much easier for me. So let's get this party started. Ew. Ew. Get inside of that. Now, I'll be honest with you, out of all the years I've had a dishwasher and I've lived in multiple places, I have never, ever cleaned out the filter. Never. Never, ever. Does this come up? I've seen some people where it comes up, they pull this out. All right, on this a little bit. See those, y'all hear those elephants coming down the stairs. Why they got to make all that noise? Okay, so we're gonna use this toothbrush as a tool. I'll be honest, the tool that I want is a battery powered brush. It's about 20 bucks. But I've ordered some of those before, the big ones to clean the shower. I was not impressed. Maybe I got the cheap one. Yay! The little cheap ones just don't do it justice. So we're gonna use this toothbrush. Free 99.
Yeah.
So
Subscribe.
some arm work. My girl said this looked like bugs.
Ew!
That's in the Zevo. Got the Zevo? You need to get one. You plug it in and it catches all the little bugs. It's hard to see them on this. But by the end of the summer, it'll be a million of them on here.
I'll go put it back.
Thank you. All right. So if you have never, like I just said, I have never, ever done this. I never even paid attention to it having a filter. So we're going to clean this up. Oh, let me spray it down. Spray some Myers on it. Get this clean.
Wait, can I try mine? Mom, can I try the second one?
I sure hope that my kids have the same energy when they become teenagers. Now they want to help clean the filter, both of them. I want to help do this, help do that. Now when they in a good mood, yeah, they do pretty good cleaning. But if you've watched several of my videos, you know that we are a family that cleans together. I'm not a maid. They're going to help clean up. Because in most of my videos recently, I'm doing something and I'll show you what they're working on. Now, if it's something where they have a large, like a big decluttering project, then I'll pretty much do the most of it. But they help out because we are in this thing together. And plus, I want them to be able to clean their own homes. They got to be able to do that. But I got this from Marshall's. No, was it Marshall's? Was this the label? I don't see the label, but it's one of those little stores, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, whatever. And I got one for my washer too. Let me shine. But you know, you can also always use a cup of vinegar, let it run through, and then a cup of baking soda like you do in the wash machine. But I want to try this out. I saw Nikki from Operation Nikki using it. Let me shine. And I want to use it. So it comes with 4 pouches. I think it was about $5. Do y'all even see the label? Well, here it is, y'all. I'm gonna spend this thing around $5.99 in Marshalls. Compare at $8. I got it from Marshalls. Clean your dryer once a month, y'all. I've been here a year. I never did this. Pour contents of pouch into bottom of empty dishwasher and run as normal wash. For heavy buildup, 2 pouches may be required on initial cleaning. So you just pour it down in the bottom. I don't know if I should sprinkle it around. It says, well, I'm just pour it down. It didn't say sprinkle it around. So I'm gonna pour it down. And I don't usually have a lot of craziness in my wash machine, my dryer, oh goodness, my dishwasher, because I make sure all the food and stuff is off before I put it in there, off my plates and things. And I rinse things out and put them in there. That's nasty. Okay, so I'm glad it opens easily. I don't have to cut it. I know some of you have to cut. So we'll find out in the morning how well it did. Or I might have to tell y'all later. I don't know. Depends on if I remember or not. We'll just sprinkle this in the bottom. I think I want to sprinkle it around. Nope, I already hear it. Oh, look, it's already bubbling up. It's already activating. Y'all look. Already bubbling up at the bottom. Now, it says it has citric. Okay. Probably why it's bubbling up. Citric acid. Okay. So let's get it going. It's not it doesn't stink or anything. Have an odor. It doesn't have an odor or anything. But we want to clean it up. Keep it going. All right, we're going to do a normal cycle. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. Let's get into cleaning out this refrigerator. I'm going to get a quick snack. Clean up my refrigerator. It's long overdue. But what is that, y'all? Look at that. How long is that peppermint candy cane been down there? But anywho, hey, if you're new here, my name is Keycha, and welcome to my little part of YouTube. I'm a solo mom of 2 little girls and a teacher in the state of South Carolina. I make videos of cleaning, decluttering, organizing, decorating on a budget. That's right, on a budget, sis, on a budget. We have a whole lot of fun over here. We get things done, and I show you how to do things economically. So if you're feeling my vibe or feeling my flow, make sure you subscribe. Honestly, my refrigerator wasn't too bad because usually throughout the week, if we have spills or what have you, I wipe them down. But sometimes things just slip up on the radar, like that candy cane that was there. That looked like it just totally decomposed in the drawer. But this little section here is what I keep all the snacks and the goodies for the kiddos to make it easier for them to pull out and push back in instead of opening the whole big refrigerator. I've always wanted one of these, so when we moved, I said I was going to get one, and I did. So we just restocking this. Of course, I couldn't have put stuff in there. My baby wants something. But we were getting this to clean up real quick. You see her with a little backpack. We were on the way to cheer, and I'm like, okay, we got a little 45 minutes. I'm going to use my time wisely and try to get some of this squared away. But y'all, this is the normal fridge. I'm not that person. So if you're looking for the aesthetic, having the immaculate refrigerator, blah, 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 you're at the wrong channel. We're doing a normal, regular, I try to do realistic cleaning, decluttering, organizing over here. Now, some things might be a little zhuzh. Depends on what it is. Like if you check out my laundry clean video, clean, declutter, organize, that was on that level. but depends on what it is. Now this right here is regular stuff. I mean, I'm just not going to do that for my refrigerator because it's not going to stay that way. Because you know how you have people stocking it so nice and neat with all that stuff in there that they got from Sam's or Costco. It's not. I'm not about that life. But hey, y'all, have you all tried these acai bowls? How do you pronounce it? Acai bowls. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I can't remember. They're pretty decent. I picked up some from Costco. So we're gonna go ahead and wipe this on out. I just transferred to one side, wipe it, and transfer it back to the other side. Wipe that side down. And all I'm using is hot water in my little recycle reuse Cromer's container, which has a little handle, with real hot water I got out of the faucet, and some Myers I sprayed in there, and a cloth. Okay, I just looked over there. We got everything in, cause y'all, I was about to go ahead and go to cheer and leave stuff on the counter. I was like, oh, let me check and make sure. So we got everything in and squared away. So that looks all nice and neat. So the girls will have little snacks. Now we are going to clean this out. Yeah, you see a pot in there. Yep, pot is in there. We'll do this when we get back. But y'all, look at all the dirt. Look at all that. Ooh. Okay, now we're back from cheer. We got a fresh container of water, clean water with some hot water with Myers in it. The girl's gonna help me empty the refrigerator out. What is that, y'all? I was scared to open it, so I didn't. Now, originally it had chili in it, but I think that's still chili. I think that's something else. And if it was chili, oh my gosh, it has liquefied. Oh God. But anyway, like I said, they want to help. So when they want to help, I let them help. So we got all the trays out. I'm going to wash those up real quick, dry them off, and put those back in there. But before I do that, let me look through and see what needs to get thrown out. Now that Marie's dressing, y'all, I had a whole container unopened. And I like that raspberry vinaigrette. But y'all, how about I let the stuff expire? It expired like last summer, 2024. So I had to throw it out because it was just too long. If it was like a month or so, I probably would have kept it, but trash, trash. So I tried to organize my refrigerator in little sections, like the top has the condiments and things, the bottom has things that they can access, like the peanut butter and jelly, things like that. Now the left side is going to get too much in there because I had a bunch of condiments and all kind of things. So I'm sure in a few months it'll get piled back up again and we'll be having this video again. But I got everything back in there that wasn't thrown out. We're wiping it down real good with my Myers and hot water. Sis, you don't have to buy those expensive things. You don't need no, what do you call those little devices, that the steamers. You don't need that. You need some steaming hot water. Yes, I did put that pot back in there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right, let me give me a little break, y'all. We came from Sam's, got some. Oh, they had some good pizza this time, y'all. Think we had the meat lovers. It was fire. Finishing up my little ice, y'all. I'm a ice chewer. That's why I stay in the dentist's office. But I love some ice. But y'all, I poured poured that orange juice in there, and I forgot to pull the lever down. All the orange juice spilled out. So we got that cleaned up and squared away. But I love this little turnabout, little beverage center for the kids. And this time I'm just gonna put orange juice and cranberry juice because I had a lot left over just for them. So I'm gonna put that in. I love that little thing. So we're gonna get that squared away for them. Here's the before, da-da-da-da, after, because I drink mostly water, so that's for them. So look at my stove, y'all. No matter how much I wipe it down, it still looks like that. Inside of this microwave, it's horrible. We're gonna get that cleaned up. So I'm gonna put a bowl of hot water and vinegar in it. Sometimes people just use vinegar. I put a bowl of water and vinegar. Don't ask me how much. I'm an eyeballer. And I put it on for a few minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes, and let that disinfect the microwave and get all the gunk loosened up. Y'all, look how that cleaned up. Look at it, look at the stove. And you have a non-scratch little pad to use. Now I rarely take these down, but I don't have a lot of gunk behind them, so I'm going to use the Wyman stainless steel, spray them there, and everything, get everything wiped down and put up. Y'all see how miraculously got those knives back up there. Lost footage, y'all, lost footage. But y'all, that spray, that stainless steel spray in that stovetop cleaner from Wyman's, please invest. It was a little pricey. I got it from Food Line for like 5 something a piece, and a little scrub was like $2.99. It's worth the investment because my stove hadn't looked that good since I moved in. Since I found that, because I've been cleaning it, but I just didn't have the right stuff. But I opened the stove and it didn't look too bad. Which even if it had looked bad, y'all, I didn't feel like cleaning that today. That just wasn't in my spirit. Now let me see what they doing while I'm doing what I'm doing. So they vacuuming and wiping stuff down. Because like I said, if I'm doing something, they doing something. Because this is a family affair. We are in this together. So wiping that down, y'all. Y'all see the before and after. It did really, really good. I mean, I was impressed. It's definitely worth the money. So of course we're gonna just clean this out with some hot water and Myers. Get it cleaned out really good. And you can use my go-to, y'all, especially in the bathroom, is Fabuloso. But I didn't have it downstairs, so I had this Myers that was tucked away in the back. Oh, let me use this Myers, which I'm loving the Myers. So I'm probably gonna just use that in the kitchen and use the Fabuloso upstairs because I firmly believe in having things upstairs or wherever you need to clean. The kitchen stuff needs to be in the kitchen. Bathroom stuff, I have some downstairs, some upstairs. So you don't have to be all over the place and have your little cleaning cart. It could be something basic. And like I said in a couple videos back, I like to clean in zones. I clean this refrigerator in zones. I could have taken everything out at one time, but I did not. I did the middle part first, then I did the freezer, then I did the top. Cleaning in zones help you to feel like you are making progress, especially if you have ADHD. If you're a squirrel like me, it helps me feel productive. It really does. So now we're going to spray this down. And like I said, I've been wiping this down for the whole year. We've been here, but it never got as clean as it did with that Wyman spray. Now, a lot of people, look at that, y'all, look at that. Oh my gosh. A lot of people say, look at the dirt too. A lot of people say you can use, look at that, y'all. That looks good. Looks good. Look at that. But a lot of people, like I say, a lot of people say you can use the shaving cream. Look at the before and the after, y'all. Whew. But I've never used the shaving cream, but they said it works. But I've learned to purchase what the things that's used for. Shaving cream is for a man's face or your legs. It's not for the dishwasher, not for your stainless steel. Even though they said it works, but I want to be a good steward of what the Lord has blessed me with. So I'm going to use the things that go with it that you're supposed to clean it with. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to do these days. Now, I'm not going to always do that, but that's what I decided to do with my appliances. Okay, now this little spot right here, I got tired of this trash can being over here. Look at my wall. It just messed the whole wall up. Now I'm using this Zep foaming cleaner to spray the wall down. I should have sprayed that little spot there on the right because that is dirty. I'm seeing it now, but I didn't see it when I was cleaning the wall. But I'm going to have to get that another time. But it worked really good. And plus, I got to get my girls to clean some walls. They cleaned some a couple weeks ago when my mom was babysitting them. They cleaned the wall. I don't know why they have to put their hands on the walls all the time. I don't know. But now I decided to put this little stand over here that my mom gave me a while back before we moved because I got tired of that trash can. It was just an eyesore. And I got this nice gather sign, y'all, from City Trends. City Trends is the new TJ Maxx Marshalls Ross, y'all. So let me level it up. Make sure it's right, y'all, because I eyeball anything and it'll be all crooked. But y'all, yay, 2 thumbs up. I got it leveled up. Y'all, I'm looking back because I'm watching Abbott. Abbott Elementary is my show, y'all. That doggone Ava and Mr. Johnson. Woo! They're so funny. But look, here's the before. Dun, 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 dun. After, here we gather with grateful hearts. Love it. And I'm going to put some other little things on it and make it all decorative and cute. But we get some more Myers, y'all, because I'm going to wipe down my cabinets, y'all, get them together. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out. This is pretty much the end. We're going to get these wiped down. My next video is probably going to be, no, for sure, it's going to be a whole house clean. Y'all, I'm tired. We had a rough week with testing, and my house is trash. It's not where it needs to be. So we're going to get cleaned up. And plus, I'm tired. So with me being tired, it's even worse. But make sure you are tuning in next Saturday at 9 a.m. so you can check out that video. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. We're going to get this done, get it finished up, clean everything down, get it squared away. Even after I'm saying this video, y'all, I'm tired. And my voice is a little off because I've been talking a lot. We've been doing a lot of reviewing. So if I sound bad, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. I'm a tired teacher / mama. But I try to give my 110% every day. But y'all, I'm tired. The lights off. Good night. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Bye.